Good morning. So I'm going to do another video on Jason Blaha. But I'm going to let him make a little bit of money off me because I don't give a shit. And I'm going to support even my haters, even the people that I don't even really follow. I'm just doing this for reasons, right? Or my own reasons, actually. Nothing about him. My own reasons.
About something that I need to correct. I probably need to correct this a few times because it's something that I said
Got your fan off again.
many years ago, and I also echoed people like Jim Wendler, who advised people that if you want good shoulder health, especially as you get older, you should probably just close grip bench press. Stay pretty close to the smooths, all this stuff. Okay. And I, as someone with really long arms, oftentimes found it really uncomfortable to bench with a wide grip. I felt that it strained my shoulders a bit, and the reality is it just put a lot of stretch on my pectorals. That's what it actually did. And as someone who even later had overuse issues and problems with shoulders and stuff that I've had to rehab and correct.
You got problems with your shoulders because you don't do overhead press with your bench press or before your bench press. Because your shoulders are weak. I used to have problems with my shoulders because I didn't really do overhead press. I just did bench press and curls a long time ago. I haven't had shoulder pains for, I don't even know when. It's in the 30s. When I was in my 30s is when I had my last shoulder pains. And it doesn't even look like this guy's even building any muscle, does it? He's doing lighter weight now, so you're going to lose a little bit of muscle there, aren't you? Your fake muscle. You guys with your fake muscle and your fake steroids, there you go.
Everything, I never found the close grip bench to ever protect my shoulders, right? I still managed to get shoulder impingements, all sorts of stuff from various...
Yeah, because you're weak.
Problems.
You're weak. You're on fucking steroids. He's got another ad coming up right away. I'm not giving him that one.
Day, my bench lagged way behind my other lifts.
Give him one.
Right? It lagged way behind. I had to spend all this time working triceps all the time.
All right, so this guy, what? He needed steroids to get, what, 365, he said? And he had an arch, too, right? So it wasn't a flat back like he's fucking talking. I already have flat backed on video. All right? Touching my chest. No belt. No steroids.
And I just felt really uncomfortable going wide grip, and every time I would try to do it, I was weaker, at least 10 pounds. So I just wouldn't do it. And of course, I echoed silly nonsense like, Athlete X had said in videos, oh yeah, you actually get a longer range of motion of the pectoral with a close grip, and all this nonsense, and none of it's true. None of it is true.
I told you that a long time ago, man. See, I've been arguing with people for so long about that. It's like if you're wide, look at close is like this, right? It's like, fuck, man. I've been telling that for people forever. But people always got to argue and chime in. And they have no experience. They got all these sub 350 pound bench pressers trying to fucking tell me shit. And you guys are even on fucking steroids. You got guys that are, they can bench 405 or even more on steroids, and they're trying to tell me what the fuck to do. Okay, why don't you guys start by not doing your fucking drugs and then do your fucking bench presses? Well, sorry, you can't. You can't do it without drugs. That's the sad fucking truth.
Every bit of it's nonsense. And I echoed this stuff of other people and other coaches, and forever my bench lagged. My bench lagged all the time.
That's because you don't have upper body strength. Okay? You have lower body strength. You don't have that natural upper body strength. Jason Blaha. And most of you do not either. And that's the truth. You don't have it. You need steroids to do it as well. And most of you can't even overhead press and curl and bench press at the same fucking time. Because you don't have the total upper body strength like I do.
right? And then you guys finally saw me go over to wide grip, and then in my late 40s, I walk over and hit a, 2-second pause, flat-heeled bench press with a moderately wide grip, okay? With pinkies on the rings instead of a normal close grip, which is really just a medium grip. But I managed to finally get stronger at it, all right? I managed to get stronger at it. Now...
You didn't get stronger at anything. Your strength is fake. All you people that are on steroids and you think you're strong, you're not. Stop the steroids for fucking a month or whatever, a couple weeks or even longer than that. Your strength is effing gone. Okay? That's the truth. And I already know that. You know it too. You're not strong at all, no matter what the frig you lift.
I've gone even further. You guys see me now doing really wide grip benching. I'm outside the rings in terms of my pinky. I am working stuff through a longer range of motion. I'm doing a lot of flat back benching. What I'm having to do is make up for all the...
So in other words, you're never going to hit your 375. You're never going to hit 350 again. You're never going to hit that 405 bench you keep talking about. Because you are weak. And fake.
Years of close grip benching. And then having weak pecs, weak chest, right? Still limited shoulder mobility issues that mounted up.
Because your shoulders are weak.
Now it's improved, right?
Oh.
Now my shoulders are healthier. Now my...
Okay, so it's improved now. To what? To what end? What's this guy gonna do? Nothing. He's never gonna fucking lift nothing no more. This guy's a fucking idiot. You're not gonna lift nothing anymore. You're not gonna lift anything anymore. Sorry. And you need steroids. All you people are jokes that do steroids, man. Like, be honest. You are. Especially if you're a fucking sub 350 pound bench presser. Like this fucking guy.
Chest is fuller now. My chest is stronger. And I'm doing benching that's decently respectable.
Okay, so if your chest is so much stronger, let's see you bench 365 pounds, Jason, right now. Next one. Oh, you can't. So how is your chest stronger? You're getting weaker and weaker and weaker all the time. Your drugs aren't working for you, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're going to up the dose and then prove me wrong.
Especially since I do so much really wide grip, flat back stuff. People notice, like, okay, yeah, your chest
People notice. People notice.
And I'm getting the stretch and everything. So again, I'm playing catch up. So it's like my benching and then my curls lagged, right? Just like I've had to make videos explaining that, had to play catch up because I didn't do enough bicep training. And these are things that I'm now having.
Fuck. You're like a tomato, Jason. Exactly like that fucking joke where your daddy squashed you and said, catch up. Whatever, that's a fucking old one, right? But that's like you, buddy. You're getting squashed like a fucking bug.
To fix now that I care more about physique instead of just strength. Now that I've gotten, benching that's fairly respectable.
All right. So you care about physique, right? Why? I thought you didn't like the aesthetics and guys talking like, I want to be aesthetic because that's what? A guy talking like he's going to be beautiful or something, right? No matter what you do, you guys, some of you people, you're never going to be like that, okay? You know that? Never going to be like that. You think people and women see that all the time? Oh, when you walk around, everywhere, right? Do they see your fucking abs? Do they see your fucking body? Do they see that? No, they don't. What do they see? First thing they see is your hair, your eyes, right? Your teeth, your shoes. They don't see nothing else, man. Right? They don't see anything.
It'll probably go up. I'll be honest. Like, I expect to hit bench PRs again in another year. Right? Even though I'm getting older, I just got to keep building my chest.
Another year he's going to do it again. He's going to keep you guys hooked on it. It's okay. I'll be making all these fucking videos on this guy. I don't care. Anyways, And they see that you're really like a small guy, Jason, aren't you? Trying to be big on camera. You know? You're really not, Jason. You're really weak, actually. You need steroids. Don't you? I'd like to see a lot of you guys. I'm going to see you guys soon. You guys are not even going to be around. Like many of you. Like so many people have just fallen right off YouTube. Right? Because you don't lift anymore. Because you did steroids. Right? There's a few of you. You're not going to be lifting no more. You're just going to be talking shit about all the stuff you did. Used to do. And some of you guys haven't even done anything anyway.
Work will be paused. You know, the lighter work I'm doing, light touch and go. Everything's strict. All this long range of motion stuff. Because at the end of the day, lengthened positions are what build and help build muscle tremendously. Not saying they're everything, but they matter a lot. And when you've skipped them for too long, muscles lag. Okay? Muscles lag.
Like your shoulders and your biceps.
The reason I need to say this is I run into the same thing with clients. I get clients who they get frustrated. They've done only close grip benching. They come to me and I try to take them to wider grip, and then they don't like it. They get upset because they're like, "Oh, I'm weaker. It makes my pecs hurt," and they get frustrated and want to go back to close grip. And then, you know, as a coach, a lot of times you have to let clients do this because otherwise, you know, they're going to drop out.
Exactly.
Sometimes you've got to meet them where they want to be met, but the end result, those lifters are never happy with their bench. Right? They're always like, man, my bench is just still never where I want it, and they're always running the close grip benching every time you take.
And it never will be. And neither has your coaches right here. His bench is never what he has wanted to be. He's never even got one of his goals ever on video. Remember he said 375 was his goal by the end of the year? He hit, what, 365? All drugs stacked out and everything. Oh, medium close grip or whatever. Who gives a fuck? A lot of people, when they do wide grip, they can't do a closer grip. They have to do wide grip, right? Plain and fucking simple. It's harder to do a closer grip. I actually, my pinkies are on the rings when I do my bench all the time. I find it pretty comfortable right there. I used to go really, really wide. I used to go so wide that my hands used to fucking slide out. And when I racked the fucking barbell, it used to squish my skin. I'd fucking have like blood running down. Till I got my grip even stronger. Which my grip is way stronger than all of your grips. If I'm wrong and you guys think your grip is stronger too, let's see you crush a fucking 250. You can't even fucking do that once. So you guys are fucking weak as fuck.
Wider every time you want to work on their chest. They're resistant because it's uncomfortable. Of course it's uncomfortable. We're not used to having our pecs stretched. And the wider grips do that. They stretch our pectorals. They put us into uncomfortable angles. And when you go back through, barring other than a handful of guys, you know, there's a few guys who are crazy strong close grip. You see historically most of the guys who hit the biggest benches were pretty wide grip. Again, I'm not talking about the outliers because again, I'm fully...
And where are those guys now, Jason? You guys took so much steroids that you guys can't even bench anymore. Look at Greg Doucette. Doucette, whatever the fuck his name is, right? The guy used to fucking bench, what, he's like 500 or something? On steroids. Now he's just on regular TRT. Who knows what the fuck the guy takes? He can't even bench press 315. He said he can bench 335 now. That's it or something. Who knows, right? But that's with fucking drugs. Without drugs, he can't even do that. Don't follow that fucking people, man. That guy's you guys promote fucking steroids, man. That's what you guys do.
Where Julius Maddox runs a pretty medium grip. There's definitely some guys...
He's talking about all the fucking junkies, right? Oh, Julius Maddox and all these... He's a fucking junkie, too. The guy's on fucking steroids, man. Like, really, everyone you talk about is on fucking steroids.
You know, inside the rings. I've seen at least one who's a true close gripper. But they're outliers, aren't they? The majority do better with the wide grip. Same thing when you look historically.
Yeah, because wider grip is easier.
Really big pecs benching. What do you see? They're wide grip benchers. Usually pretty dang wide. And it makes sense because wider grip is going to build the pecs better. And I've had lots of clients who come over to me who struggle, like, well, my arms are good, my pecs need work. And you know, they don't feel like the bench press hits their pecs as hard as they would like, and so then they'll switch to dumbbells and stuff. But then you say, look, let's just try some nice wide grip benching.
Anyways, if you really want to build your chest, like big time, and you want that fucking look right in here and everything, you gotta do fucking the pec deck, to be honest with you. That's all you really need, like, is this movement right here, all right? Without your triceps, it's total. It works your biceps as well, right in here. And it works your chest all the way down inside here. All right? And then do the reverse as well, backwards. That's what you really need. That builds your fucking chest probably more than the fucking bench press, I would say. Like, if I started doing all those again, I would just probably grow even more. But I don't really want to get too much bigger. But actually, I'm going to start doing those again nice and light with that. All right, because I remember I used to have that right in the middle, all those fucking muscles right in the middle, right here, and that's what it was from. It was from the pec deck.
Without a big arch and see how it feels, and then all of a sudden, like, oh my God, I got DOMs in my pecs. Because again, they finally have put it into a...
Because when you get DOMs, it's from unaccustomed exercise, unaccustomed movement. Plain and simple. This guy doesn't even know nothing. Doesn't know anything, this guy.
Stretch position for the first time in a long time. So of course
you're still gonna press like on the video though. See that?
But I see this, and you know, this is one of the things I've observed with clients.
I will.
You kind of make them do and say, let's step away from that. Right? Let's step away from that. The ones who are resistant, they don't really get what they want in the long term, and they still end up with, you know, a chest that isn't where they want it. They still end up oftentimes with a bench that's lagging behind because, quite frankly, you're moving the weight a longer distance, and you're using less pectoral. So unless you've just got massively strong triceps, right? Unless you got massively
it's
strong
only a
triceps,
smaller
it's kinda
distance
hard to
maybe
build
for
a
people with short
big
arms,
holster.
like you people.
And
When you got long
know,
arms like me,
it's not the issue of, well,
it doesn't
we
even
gotta
make,
close grip. I know
it's
people
always a
have done
fucking
that,
long
and they're
distance,
like,
especially
yeah,
over the head.
People when I train the wide, but it's like, how many years? If we have done mostly close grip for 5, 7, 10 years, of course it's going to be that way. Till you start training the wider grip consistently and working on getting it wider and wider, just like I've had to do. Again, I went over to a pinky.
I can't hear this one no more. It's pointless. It's if you're getting so much stronger, Jason, let's see a fucking 375 bench press or a 385 from you. You can never do it. You're never going to get there. All the people that you say you're coaching, they know you can't do anything, man. All the ones that you got probably are on steroids, man. Anybody natural would just fucking laugh at you, okay? And that's the fucking truth. You steroid junkies, you guys praise each other, you guys follow each other. And I know you watch me, but I don't watch any of your fucking videos. I'm watching this because I'm making videos on it. Really. Really. Now, let's check something out here. These are the videos I've watched. That's last night. Does it show more? That's it. Last night. I'd rather watch myself on TV than some some of you people. Just like you guys watching me instead of yourselves. Peace. Thanks for watching. Comment. Ask me some questions. Who else do you want me to bash? Besides yourselves.